Alright guys, so I'm back. Yes, we missed last week. I was in Florida celebrating my birthday with my aunt. And of course, we couldn't do a Player of the Week interview from Florida. So, this week, we have 2 games to talk about and 2 Player of the Weeks. Jayhawk TV starts now. This week's episode is brought to you by Rusnock Sports Performance and Fitness, Jackpot Pawn Shop, and of course, Big Frog Custom T-shirts. Alright guys, so we're going to talk about the game versus Riverview, where the Jayhawks seemed like they could do no wrong. It ended with a score of 38-6 in favor of the Jayhawks. Completely offensive game for the Jayhawks. It seemed like every time Noah Sanders touched the ball, it was good for at least a first down. And not to mention Kimani Brown, who's our Player of the Week for that game. Every single time he touched the ball, well, when he caught the ball, it was in the end zone. Peyton Mulder had a great showing as well, and our defense was able to hold on to only 6 points, and that 6 points came late in the fourth quarter. This video is brought to you by one of 3 of our sponsors. Right now is Jackpot. Go down, see my guy, Joe. It's located on Clay Avenue, so it's in the heart of Jeannette. He has everything you need. I walked in, he even has gift cards, he has tools, he has everything. And I hear talk he might have dog toys soon. So go see Joe and tell him Julie sent you, because he is a proud sponsor of Jayhawk TV and we are thankful for him. I'm very impressed with the Jayhawks. They came to play in Oakmont. Of course, maybe they had a couple sweets from the bakery before. I know I did. But here's the thing, the following week versus Leechburg, it was a home game. It just seemed like the Jayhawks couldn't get the spark that they needed. I talk about the spark a lot. And it's so instrumental in a win, or for a win, I should say, that the Jayhawks just didn't seem to have it. We get a couple yards here, a couple yards there, maybe a first down. And we did put up a couple points versus Leechburg, but there was just no momentum shift. I hate to use the term rebuilding year, but of course the Jayhawks are going through that, as they only have 2 seniors this year. They have new head coach Tom Palone coming in, who is doing an amazing job, but of course that takes a little bit of getting used to. This week we're going to Greensburg Central Catholic, a big rival for the Jayhawks. We're going to talk to Lonnie Green a little bit later, and he has some very, very strong opinions versus GCC, what's going to happen. So look forward for that. But I look for the Jayhawks to come to play a little bit more. That spark is going to happen. You follow the Julie's Playbook page, and when it happens, I will post a status about it. You know, you guys hear me mention the spark. We need that momentum shift. We need that interception run, pick 6 by Noah Sanders or Kimani Brown. We need that stop in the backfield. We need that 92-yard touchdown by Lonnie Green to not get called back. It's another issue that we have. The Jayhawks lacked discipline last week. There was a lot of penalties, even one player getting thrown out. Alright guys, so sponsor number 2 is Rusnock Sports Performance and Fitness. It's located on Hartman Road in Greensburg, and let me tell you, when you walk in, it has such a family atmosphere. Of course, 2 dogs greet you at the door. What else could you want? And if you go talk to Christian and his team helped the Jayhawks in the offseason get up to, with the strength and the conditioning, and make sure they're top notch for when they hit the field. So if you go talk to him, I'm sure he can help you out for whatever it is you need in your fitness or your sports needs. All right guys, so we are here with the Player of the Week from the Riverview game, Kimani Brown. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
So, we were just talking a little bit off camera. You play a little bit of everything, huh?
Yes.
Have you always been like that?
Yeah, my whole life.
Really?
Yes.
What position that you play do you like the best?
Quarterback.
Really? Do you think, Peyton's junior, so he has one more year, then it's going to be your time to shine. Are you learning anything from Peyton?
Yes, I learned a lot of things from Peyton.
Yeah.
He taught me like how to push the ball out farther in front of the receivers and stuff like that.
That's cool. It's always cool to learn from somebody that's been where you are now, you know, that they went through the whole process. All right, guys, so sponsor number 3 is Big Frog Custom T-shirts. They've been with us since the beginning of the season. They sponsor the Jayhawk TV Player of the Week shirts. So I'm sure if you go see Deb at the address listed here, she could hook you up if you wanted one of the Jayhawk TV Player of the Week shirts. All right, so we're back with Kimani Brown, and we want to talk a little bit about your game versus Riverview. You had 2 catches for 61 yards and 2 touchdowns, so every time you touched the ball, you were in the end zone. How was that even possible?
Coach P was like, they're biting on Noah.
Yeah. Noah's
a good player, so we faked the jet to Noah, and then the safety came down and tried to guard Noah, and then I was wide open on both plays. You
seem like you, I've watched you play, you know, at the start of the season until now. You seem like you've gotten faster. Has your 40 time went up at all yet?
Yeah, I went from like a 4.72 to like a 4.61.
There you go. That's pretty great. You know, we see what you do on the field, and you know, you were a part of the great team in the midgets that went all the way to Canton, right?
No, they were older than me.
Oh, they were older than you?
My team went to the playoffs, though.
Okay, well, we went to the playoffs. You know, you guys all came up together. How does it feel to be a part of the Jayhawk family?
It's just like, it's a great experience. I love football, and when I got up here, it just made it way more better.
I hear your uncle's a coach.
Yeah, he plays a great role in my life.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Is he hard on you, or is he like a leader for you? Or both?
He's both. He can be hard on me sometimes.
Yeah.
And sometimes he's like, you just gotta get back the next play and stuff.
Yeah, it's always good to have a family member like that. And we always see Fats. He's a little animated on the sideline, so I can imagine he's a good leader for you.
Yeah, he's always hype.
Yeah. So on the field, we see you running crazy routes. You know, doing just about everything that you can imagine. But off the field, what do you like to do for fun besides football?
I like working out, hanging out with my family. I like to stay at Fats' house with Jace. And I just like going on jogs, clearing my thoughts and stuff.
So running does help you?
Yeah, it makes my life more peaceful.
That's good. How long do you run in one time?
So I live like by Subway, and I'll run up to like the high school and then back home, basically.
Wow, that's a pretty impressive run.
Yeah, tiring.
Yeah. Anything else you like to do besides workout?
I like hanging out with my little sister and brother.
Now, game day, do you have any rituals?
Yeah, I listen to a lot of music on game day. I drink about 8 bottles of water.
Gotta stay hydrated, right?
I probably listen to like the Dreams and Nightmares.
Yeah.
Every day on game day, yeah.
All right, Kimani, well, thank you for your time. And over to my left, we have a whole stack of shirts for you, actually. We have the Jayhawk TV Player of the Week shirt, and then we have Jackpot Pawn Shop gave you a shirt, as well as Rusnock Sports Performance and Fitness.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, guys, so we are here now with Leechburg's Player of the Week, Lonnie Green. How are you doing?
Man, I'm pretty good. I wish we would have won the game, but it is what it is. I can't wait for this week to play, show what we could do.
You come in full throttle for GCC?
Yeah, I can't wait.
You really?
Yeah.
How was practice today?
It's pretty good, actually. We got a lot of work in. I'm happy with the plays that we're running so far. And I feel like GCC is not ready for us.
So, you know, we see you as a menace in the backfield, but this week there was a little trickery, and you're now playing tight end.
Yeah.
So what transitioned there?
Well, I've been playing tight end. But, yeah, that was my first touchdown actually ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that was. Well, you should have had 2.
Yeah.
You know, that 92-yard touchdown.
Yeah.
I was in Florida and we were cheering you on way down there. So, you know, what's your favorite position to play?
My favorite position, defensive end for sure. I like defense. I like hitting.
Yeah. You know, when you break through that line, you know, a lot of people don't see it from your point of view. You break through the line. What's your next thought?
Next thought's where's the ball going?
Yeah. How many sacks should we see from you versus GCC?
At least 3.
At least 3?
4. Yeah.
At least
3.
All right. You know, Mr. Shifko told me that you wanted to be Player of the Week, week 1. I heard about it. Chuck was pulling for you. But here's the thing. I've been taking your stats.
Yeah.
I knew you had more in the tank. So this week coming up, you say GCC is not ready for you guys. What do you think changed? I mean, obviously you're not going to break down the plays because for obvious reasons, but what do you think changed in the atmosphere?
I feel like there's a lot of heat, especially from last year. I feel like the seniors that left, everybody was turned up. Everybody was ready to play, ready to hit. And I feel like this year we just got something to prove to them.
Yeah, you know, it doesn't matter how big the team is. It just matters the heart. So we know what's going on the field with you. Off the field, what do you like to do?
Listen to music, work out, play with my dad.
So you like to listen to music. What's your go-to musician?
At least I like a little country actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Me too. I'm a country fan too.
A lot of people don't know that about me.
So you go to turn on your Spotify, Pandora, whatever you're listening to. Who's the first song you're going to?
T Grizzly.
Really?
Yeah.
And then how about for the countryside?
Country, I forgot his name actually. I don't listen to that much, but I forgot his name actually. I did forget his name.
Do we want to say who's behind us?
That was Coach Fats. That was Coach Fats.
I love to see his energy on the sideline. You know, it wasn't too long ago he was suiting up with in your position.
Yeah.
So anything else you want to tell Jayhawk Nation? We like to see you on the sidelines. You're kind of the emotional player. You've become a leader. What's next for Lonnie Green?
Well, I'm gonna keep playing football. I'm keep playing basketball, and I just want to let people know that we're gonna put Jeannette on the map. We're gonna show people what we can do. We can show people that we can handle what everybody's talking about. And I know for sure we're not gonna end the season with just 2 wins. That's for sure.
There we go. You heard it first from Lonnie Green. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that does it for this week's episode of Jayhawk TV. I hope to see all of you guys at the Greensburg Central Centurions field to cheer on your Jayhawks. And of course, here's the address rolling across the screen now. And next week, we have a big show. It's senior night. So we are going to talk to Mitchell Steele, Andrew Ross, and manager Matthew Hall, because they are the lone 3 seniors that we have on the team. So we'll talk to them about their time being a Jayhawk.